I am here at the house of King Henry VIII, seeing if he will do an interview with us. We finally caught him coming home from work. Mr. VIII, would you like to do an interview with us?
What are you doing? What's the big idea, Weisenheimer?
We would like to see a story about your life.
Get out of here.
Yeah, he said get out of here. You don't want it.
First-hand
I
experience.
don't want you here.
He didn't want you here. Why don't you go home?
It'll be on TV.
Hey, get out.
Hey, get a move on.
Just one interview, sir.
No, you don't know it.
One interview. I'm here on the roof of King Henry VIII's house to see if I can find him once again to see if he will do an interview with me.
Whoa, hey, weren't you that same guy in the driveway?
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, alright.
Okay. See you guys. Mr. the Eighth? Mr. the Eighth? Would you like to do an interview with us?
Well, I guess I'm cornered, so why not?
Okay, sounds good. See you in a few.
From his coronation in 1509, King Henry VIII was a husband, a king, and supreme ruler of the Church of England.
This is his story.
So, Mr. King Henry VIII, now that we've finally set you down for an interview, let's start by talking about your early years. How was your childhood?
Well, nameless interviewer, I was born at Greenwich Palace, and I had 6 siblings. Actually, several of them died, but the only ones that lived were Arthur, the Prince of Wales, Margaret, and Mary. Actually, at the age of 2, I was appointed Constable of Dover Castle and Lord Warden of the Cinque Ports. And in 1494, I was made Duke of York. I was actually given a first-rate, high-quality education and became fluent in several languages such as Spanish, Latin, and French.
So, as you moved up through these positions, you eventually became king. How was that like? How old were you when you became king?
And I was crowned in 1509 when I was 18 years old. And actually, I have a picture. Let me show you. There you are. Two days after my coronation, I arrested 2 of my father's most unpopular ministers, Sir Richard Emerson and Edmund Dudley. I actually executed both of them for high treason in 1510. I really enjoy executing people. It's one of my favorite things to do. Luda! I was also an accomplished musician, author, and poet. My best known musical composition was Pastime with Good Company. I was really good at sports, like hunting, but especially jousting.
Oh yeah!
So, as you continued being king in England, I heard that you had some problems with the Pope. Tell me what your experience was like separating yourself from the Catholic Church.
Well, see, the reason I separated from the church was because I felt that in England we were really misrepresented. Like the Pope, he was in Italy, and we actually only had one cardinal in England, so it was really hard to get what we thought was best for us. And I actually wanted to divorce my wife, Catherine, but see, the Pope wouldn't let me and wouldn't grant me the annulment. I I actually argued that the marriage wasn't valid, but still he wouldn't let me. So that is the reason that I broke away from the church. And in 1534, that was when I declared myself the supreme head of the Church of England. Hey, I'm Henry VIII.
Greetings, King Henry VIII.
Pope Clement, I'm here to demand a divorce.
I cannot allow it.
Why? I feel the marriage should have been invalid to begin with. I married my brother's wife.
But it is still a divorce, therefore it cannot happen, Chief.
But I am the king.
Well, you see, I am Das Pope.
That's it.
Well, I excommunicate you.
I choose to leave. Deuces. I declare myself head of the Church of England. Alright, well, as you can see, I got the head of the Church of England hat. And I actually killed everyone that opposed me as the supreme ruler of the Church of England. I would often execute them, behead them, shoot them.
Luda!
Thank you for watching our special on the life of King Henry VIII. Hope you enjoyed it so far. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be back in a few. Thank you.
King Henry VIII is playing Ski-Doo Challenge.
If you have a Wii, don't buy this game. If you have a Wii, you should probably sell it after you play Skyward Sword. This game's bad.
Thank you for joining us after that short commercial break. So, Henry, now that you've established yourself as head of the Church of England, what views did your church take on the different parts of worship?
Well, everyone believed that Mary was a virgin mother, but not all Anglicans believe in the Immaculate Conception and absolution. They tended to focus more on Jesus and God with their fundamental laws. They use the Bible and what's called the Common Book of Prayer to aid them in their worship. This Common Book of Prayer is a list of prayers for any situation, say for ordaining a priest or people just getting through tough times in their life. The Articles of Religion were a list of all of our beliefs, and it's similar to the Catholic dogma. There's a hierarchy system that's Episcopal. So how that goes would be the King of England, me, the Archbishop of Canterbury or say York, then bishops, deacons, and priests. So we celebrate the Eucharist, and some of us believe in transubstantiation while others consubstantiation. Transubstantiation is believing that the body, the wine and the bread are actually the body and the blood of Christ. They are not symbols, they are actually completely transformed, whereas consubstantiation is believing that they do symbolize the body and blood, but they are not exactly totally transformed into that. The only practices that we actually deem sacraments are Eucharist and baptism. Though we practice the other ones, they're not deemed sacraments. I baptize you, my son, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
So, Henry, now that it seems you've reached the peak of your life, you are King of England, you created a new church. So now let's talk about your downfall and eventual death.
Well, actually, I got in a very bad jousting accident and severely injured my knee. This prohibited me from moving around like normal.
Wow, that sounds pretty gruesome. Other than not being able to move, what else came of that jousting accident?
Yeah, well, I wasn't able to exercise like normal, and I started eating a lot more than I normally did, so I put on a lot of weight.
So then, is that what eventually led to your death?
Yes, that is eventually what caused my death.
Well, it's been a pleasure being able to interview you. Thanks.
Well, turned out it was a pleasure speaking to you too.
I know you can't control yourself any longer. She's a fine kid, baby. I know you can't control yourself any longer. She's got